Welcome back to yet another problem. Today let us solve the lead codes daily challenge. The problem is range sum BST. Let us start the timer. The problem is given the root node of the binary search tree and two integers low and high. Return the sum of the values of all nodes with the value in the inclusive range low, high. What does that mean is this is the tree that is given and you are given the low as 7 and high as 15. So what they exactly mean is we want to find the sum of the value nodes which are in the range between low and high. So 3 it is not between 7 and 15. The values which are between 7 and 15 are 7, then 10, then 15. The total is 25 plus 7, which is 32. So the total sum is 32 and we have to return that value 32. So that is what the problem states. So what does that mean is this is the BST. So obviously one such brute force solution that you can think of is using an extra space. We can just store them in a vector so that you will get in ascending order 3, 5, 7, then 10, 15 and 18. So once we have this, we can just traverse and we can add the values which are in the range between low and high, but the time complexity will be an order of n and the space complexity you will be using an extra space. So instead of using an extra space and storing it into a vector, we can do it recursively on the go while traversal of the tree itself. Just having a variable, we can just do it by how can we do that is if that particular node's value is between the range, we can add it to our sum. So that is how we can do this problem, and the time complexity for the solution will be an order of n and the space complexity will be an order of n, but it is a recursive stack space, but we are not using an extra vector to store them all the nodes. So what we can do is we can have an integer sum which is initially 0 and we can call the function return range sum. This function is going to return me the value. I'm going to pass the root low, then high, root low, high, and also I'm having this sum variable. Let us return the sum variable finally. So we can have this as private and we can fill the function int range sum. This is going the values are the parameters that it is going to take is tree node star root int low int high and the sum should be in passed by reference. The values should be affected. So if my this function is going to be void, if my root is null, we can just return simply this will be our base condition. If at all, if it has having some node value, then what I will be checking is if my root of val is greater than or equals to low, and if my root of val is lesser than or equals to high, then definitely I can add this value to my sum. So root of val, and after adding it to my sum, what I can do is I can just call the left and right. That's it. Low, high, and sum, and just copy paste and change it to root of right. And now let us try to run our code. Superb, it gets accepted. Let us submit the code as well. Great, it got accepted. Hope you like the solution. The time complexity here will be order of n and the space complexity is also order of n. So we are using a recursion stack space. So let us see in tomorrow's LeetCode daily challenge. Until then, bye.